Good morning, people. Welcome back to the Grumpy Old Git in the Corner. Another excellent live on Pap last night. Picked up another couple of subs. One in particular there that popped up was Aerial Audits. Welcome, mate. Hope you enjoy what I do. Sometimes it goes a bit awry, but hey. One thing we did talk about last night, for those that were there, was smart meters. Now, I did do a video on the dangers of these some time back. I will post a link to it in the comments, so if you're interested on the dangers surrounding the smart meters, then feel free to watch that. And obviously, where are we? Pap's new channel. There is another video up and coming for that on the IMA channel. Maybe this week or maybe the early parts of next week. It's still in the editing stage, so keep an eye out for that one. Go sub to that channel as well. Links again in the description. So anyway, I've got a bit of a fuzzy head today. I'm all over the place at the moment, and I've got to try and sum up the energy to do the chores around the house later, so I'll make this one as quick as I can. Not a lot to report, to be honest. I mean, it's a one-horse race now, apparently, for the PM's job, and it looks like Wishy Washy is now the only one in the running, so it's not even a race anymore. They just got to go through the formalities, but we won't know exactly what's happening until I think it's 2 o'clock this afternoon when they're due to make an announcement. But that'll be in tomorrow's video. I'm not going to do a special on it. But the E isn't the best one in my opinion. But I'm only a little voice, and as we know, the public have a say in this now. They pick it, and that's it. Job's done. But you got to remember, this is the guy that said this. And he was also one of the main protagonists in stabbing Boris in the back and getting him removed. He'd done a load of dodgy dealings himself. We know he'd evaded a lot of tax with his wife. He's saying Boris ain't trustworthy. Well, to my mind, neither is he. But they're all saying about going back into the EU. Well, the EU is basically destroying itself, so it won't be the EU. It will be this new thing that Macron's putting together. But hopefully we will stay free of that, because we need to protect our borders from the invasions. And more than anything, we need to help the people of this country now, not what they're promising in 10 years' time. We need the help now. But as I say, it's another waiting game now. So to distract us from all that, they've come back with the fear campaign over the lurgy again. Although it is a hell of a lot more watered down than it was the first time round. But for those that haven't had their fix already, there's many people now that aren't bothering. Especially after several of the big pharma producers of this shit have come out and said it doesn't help stop with the spread of it. All it does is lessen the symptoms. That's probably why there's a lot more people that have had it that are coming down with it and going to hospital than there are without. But I'm glad I did my research back in the day and decided against it, as with the diagnosis I've had now, it could certainly do me more harm than it could good, as I'm now very prone to blood clots and the like, and I don't need anything else to deal with on top of that. but paracetamol and aspirin will help you over the symptoms. But yeah, many people are turning their back on it, but it's still our free choice. If you take it and something goes wrong, it's your own fault. It's all on yourselves. But I'll leave that there for today. As I say, it's going to be try and make this a quick one because I'm not feeling it the best today. The Manchester Police now, we talked about this last night. They've started clamping down on burglaries. They're attending every burglary. As Pap says, they'll probably poke their nose through the door, give them a crime number, end of, walk away. No further action, probably. But they did report, what was his name? Andy, somebody reported one of the Manchester mob, the arrests have gone up by 52%. But what they're not saying is how many of these are being prosecuted, or how many are just being dealt with through this absolutely ridiculous community resolution shit. Come on, GMP, you told us you were going to be transparent. You promised us that. Where's the transparency? Quit with the malinformation. Just give us the real information. We'll make our minds up. Thank you. And the same with the Met, as I said last week. What's his name? Rowley, the new chief there. He said, we know of hundreds of officers that could have been sacked for what they did. So why haven't you started sacking them then? Have we got to go through the whole process again of being investigated? You've already said you know that they were in the wrong. You know they should have been sacked, so sack them. How hard can it be? Let's see some action. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave that one there for today. As I said, I'm the breathing struggling this morning. I smoked far too much on the live last night. I haven't had one yet today, so I'm going to try and stay away from them. But welcome to the new subs, and thank you everybody for your support as usual, and my respects to each and every one of you for that as usual. And until the next one, hopefully I'm feeling a bit better tomorrow and I'll have a bit more to bring to you. So until then, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay free from these fear campaigns and everything else, and let's see what happens tomorrow. Respects, guys.